All right, let's jump right into this explainer and be warned, we're bringing a little tough love today. We're looking at the raw, sometimes seriously uncomfortable truth about why you, me, really any of us, might not be looking as good as we actually could. We so often just throw our hands up and blame genetics or supposed bad luck when we look in the mirror, right? But the source material we're breaking down today reveals something absolutely fascinating. It's almost entirely about your habits. We are going to deconstruct the daily routines that are secretly sabotaging your appearance and give you the literal blueprint to fix them.
Our source material kicks off with this incredibly powerful quote. "I'm not here to hand you fake positivity or tell you you're perfect just the way you are." And I absolutely love this no-nonsense approach. Think about it. If you were completely satisfied with your energy and your appearance, you wouldn't be looking for ways to level up. Magic creams and just be confident slogans, yeah, they aren't going to save you if you are actively destroying your looks behind the scenes every single day.
And this really hits the nail on the head when it comes to the core thesis of our explainer. On the one hand, we have the ultimate excuse, right? I'm born ugly. But on the other side is the harsh reality. I'm lazy and undisciplined. The source points out something so crucial here. When you're eating garbage, sleeping poorly, and basically never moving your body, you simply can't expect to magically look good. It's time to completely shatter that illusion of genetic bad luck and reframe it as a lack of discipline and effort.
So, here is the agenda for our Glow Up Blueprint. We're going to cover fixing your internal foundation, fueling your body right, mastering your daily presentation, and finally, cultivating energy and presence.
Section 1. Fixing your internal foundation, focusing on mindset and stress.
Okay, the very first toxic habit we need to talk about is calling yourself ugly. The source shares this really relatable story about a teenager who called themselves ugly out loud so often that it literally, and I mean literally, became their identity. When you do this, you are just setting yourself up for failure. Because even if you try building new, healthy habits, you'll probably quit after a week. Why? Because deep down your brain is saying, well, why bother? I'm just not one of those lucky people. Every single time you say it, you make it more true in your own head. We have to stop branding ourselves this way. We've got to replace that poison with active effort.
Now, another massive internal destroyer is chronic stress. Stress doesn't just live in your head, it physically shows up on your face and in your posture. When you're constantly stressed out, your body just pumps out cortisol. That's a hormone that literally kills collagen, makes your skin age faster, and completely wrecks your sleep. And instead of fixing it, what do? We turn to binge eating or endless doom scrolling, which obviously just makes it worse. Instead, try this 2-minute breathing technique. It's super simple. Inhale deeply, hold it for 2 seconds, inhale just a tiny bit more, and then exhale fully. Doing this cycle for just 2 minutes physically signals your brain to calm down, which actually lowers that age-accelerating cortisol. Moving right along to Section 2, Fueling Your Body Right, Health and Routine.
So, the absolutely crucial point here regarding your diet is this golden ratio, 80/20. Mindlessly eating sugary snacks and greasy fast food just because you're bored or scrolling on your phone, that wrecks your skin, kills your energy, and definitely speeds up aging. But hey, the goal isn't to literally never eat a slice of pizza ever again. No way. The 80/20 rule just means you eat real, whole foods 80% of the time and you let yourself enjoy treats the other 20%. When you start treating food like actual fuel instead of an emotional distraction, man, your skin clears up, your body composition changes, and that vibrant energy comes right back.
Next up, we have to talk about two things that are completely tied together: caffeine and sleep. Look, 3 iced coffees and an energy drink later, and you are basically trading your skin's health for a quick buzz. There is no skincare routine on the planet that can fix the puffy, dark circles caused by a caffeine addiction. So the fix? Maximum 2 cups of coffee a day and absolutely none after 2 p.m. After that, you've got to protect your sleep because that's your body's primary repair time. Try going to bed at the exact same time every day, yes, even on weekends, and swap out those glowing screens before bed for a physical book. Just 1 week of an 8-hour sleep discipline is going to make those dark circles fade and bring your face back to life.
Now, what's really fascinating about this breakdown is how it combines the fixes for laziness and what the source perfectly calls living like a vampire. Think about it. If you sit inside all day in the dark, your skin gets super pale and your face looks perpetually tired. We humans need sunlight to trigger vitamin D. It regulates the whole shebang, from mood to skin health. So combine your 8 hours of sleep with just light daily activity, walking, stretching, maybe even dancing in your room, and 5 to 10 minutes of direct morning sunlight, no headphones, no distractions. This balanced split is practically your ultimate daily energy routine.
Section 3. Mastering your daily presentation, hygiene, and style.
Let's just be totally blunt for a second. Absolutely nothing kills attraction faster than poor hygiene. You could have flawless bone structure, but if you've got greasy hair, body odor, or dirty teeth, it's game over. People might not say it to your face, but they're definitely going to actively avoid you. The beautiful thing about hygiene, though, it's really just maintenance. Brushing your teeth morning and night, showering daily, putting on deodorant. Don't look at this as some big extra effort. View it exactly like plugging your phone in at night. You are literally just recharging your presentation for the day.
I want you to really think about this number right here, 100, because you are likely touching your face at least 100 times a day without even realizing it. The source shares this great anecdote about resting their chin on their hand during class, and sure enough, constantly breaking out on that exact side of their face. All the dirt, oil, and bacteria from your hands, you're basically shoving it straight into your pores. And if you pop pimples with those same dirty fingers, you are risking permanent scars. The fix here is just pure awareness. Keep your hands busy with a pen or just keep them in your pockets. We've got to stop transferring dirt to our faces.
And speaking of hands, nail biting is highlighted as one of the absolutely ugliest habits you can have. Think about it. Your hands are constantly on display. When you're holding your phone, paying at the store, ragged cuticles and bitten nails instantly communicate nervousness and, frankly, a lack of care. Plus, you're transferring all that undernail bacteria straight into your mouth, which is, a culinary experience literally no one asked for. The contrast is super clear. Keep them short and clean. If you really struggle to stop biting, the source recommends applying a simple clear polish or even a bitter-tasting nail polish designed specifically to break this nasty habit.
Moving on to what you wear. A lot of people think having style requires a massive budget or flashy designer brands. Actually, scratch that. It absolutely does not. Style is entirely about effort. If you walk out the door in a wrinkled shirt and dirty sneakers, you're silently telling everyone you meet, hey, I didn't even try today. And guess what? They will believe you. Presentation is the very first thing people judge, way before they ever get to know your personality. So just having clean, well-fitted clothes is this silent but incredibly powerful indicator that you respect yourself.
All right, on to Section 4, cultivating energy and presence, social magnetism.
It's a harsh truth, but your physical looks fade incredibly fast if your attitude is trash. Habit number 11 is all about disrespect. If you're glued to your screen while someone is trying to talk to you, or if you treat service workers like they're invisible, you instantly, and I mean instantly, become less attractive. True presence is such a rare trait today, which is exactly why it's so magnetic. Look at these simple steps. Put the phone down. Look people in the eye. Actually listen to what they're saying. Say please and thank you. Being in the moment and genuinely making others feel seen is quite literally one of the most attractive qualities a human being can possess. Finally, Section 5, your one habit challenge, the resolution.
So I want to pose this question directly to you right now. Which ugly habit are you going to fix today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Attractiveness isn't just a roll of the genetic dice. It's about the energy you carry and the standard you hold yourself to. Pick just one of the habits we've discussed in this explainer, whether that's fixing your sleep schedule, cutting out the negative self-talk, or just challenging yourself to put your phone down during a conversation. Just commit to it for one full week. Watch how much better you look, feel, and carry yourself. It's a total game changer.
And we're going to wrap up with this defining thought from the source material. No one falls for perfection. They fall for effort. You don't have to be totally flawless to have a massive glow-up. You really just have to stop the daily sabotage. So when you look in the mirror tomorrow morning, I want you to ask yourself, are you going to keep being a victim of your habits, or are you ready to become the architect of your own presentation?